just so that we can see this one and go through this, because I know some of you weren't listening to the directions yesterday in the video, and so I wanted to go through this just one time so you could hear it. And then if you're still confused, absolutely ask me questions. Let's go through it again, but hopefully this one will help. So guys, the best way to take these bigger problems is to just break it down one little bit at a time. We can't really see it in here. There we go, scroll up just a little bit. But we just start with Harry, right? And it says Harry is a wizard. And then his father, James, is a wizard, and his mother, Lily, was a witch. So they're all magical, right? And we know that magic at this point is recessive. The only way to get magic is to have both recessive alleles. So we just kind of start right here with Harry, knowing that he is a wizard. And we get this vertical line up here that connects to this horizontal line between his two parents, James and Lily. Now notice the males are in squares and the females here are in circles. That's very important. Also, they're colored in, indicating that they have magical abilities. But I'll notice the position of the line here in between James and Lily. That indicates mating. So we've got James and Lily, and then of course their offspring is Harry. Now we also get another family mentioned here. Both of Harry's dad's parents had magical abilities. Again, we're just kind of taking one at a time. Harry's dad's parents. So here's Harry's dad. His parents, we go up here. Obviously the offspring line connecting the two parents, again, male over here and female over here. Now, Lily's side of the family is where it gets a little complicated. So let's break this one down. Harry's mother's parents did not have magical abilities, nor did her sister, Aunt Petunia. Okay, so none of these people between Lily's family had magical abilities, just Lily. But this is where it gets complicated. So we go up, we can connect that one really easy to her sister, and then we get this vertical line up here connecting the parents. Now, why are the parents half shaded? Well, that's because the only way that Lily is able to be magic is to have both parents be carriers for magic. In other words, they're heterozygous. They're not magic because they have the dominant non-magic allele, this open one, but they also have the recessive magic allele, in which a situation happened where both parents gave their recessive allele to Lily. Now, Petunia didn't get that, and in fact, she's married to Vernon, and they have a son named Dudley, and we don't know what any of them are, because they could be homozygous dominant, in which they would have gotten both dominant alleles, both of these open alleles, or they could have gotten a dominant allele from one and a recessive allele from the other, and they still wouldn't have been magic. So we just don't have enough information here, so it's perfectly fine to put a question mark in this space. Hopefully, guys, that was a little helpful. If you're still lost on how to do these, please, please, please ask for help, but hopefully this helps.